Hi, Stage 2. Welcome to Drama for Week 9. Last week we continued with our improvising. We kept playing Blast Off and we went to Planet Sleepy. Our learning intention is the same as it was last week, so we're learning to take on and sustain roles in a variety of drama forms, and we know that we're looking at improvisation at the moment, and that's to express meaning in a wide range of imagined situations. So our imagined situation is that we are imagining that we're going to different planets at the moment through the game Blast Off. To be successful today, you need to sustain and build belief in your role, whatever planet we might be going to. You need to take on an individual role because we know that we're improvising by ourselves. We need to make decisions about symbolic representations. So what can you use to enhance? That word enhance means to make better. So what can you use to make better, to make your performance better? What symbols can you use? Maybe what props could you use? And also thinking about the dramatic context at various stages of preparing for the drama. So you want to be able to build that drama. You want to really make it meaningful and real for your audience. How can you do that? And how can you really prepare for it? So it's about rehearsing as well. We're not just pressing play on our press record on our Flipgrid. We're actually taking the time to prepare, to think about, and to plan our drama performance today. And then finally, we'll be successful when we can interpret imagined situations through improvisation. So it's really important that you can interpret that planet and you can imagine it, and then you can also improvise being on that planet. Today we're going in our own rocket again. We're blasting off to Planet Loud. Planet Loud is a place where you can't help but be loud. Our voices and our bodies and the things that we touch are loud in everything we do. It is very, very noisy. Before doing today's activity, it might be a good idea to think about who is at home, who is around your house, if someone's sleeping or if someone's trying to concentrate or someone's in a meeting or a Zoom call. You might need to think about maybe going outside to do today's activity or waiting until it's okay to be noisy and loud in your home, because we can't have people screaming and yelling and carrying on while mum or dad's in a meeting or your brother or sister's in a Zoom call. So thinking about being respectful of our family members today before we start doing today's activity. But you will need to watch this video with Miss Lucinda and complete the activities on Planet Loud. And then once you've completed the activities with Miss Lucinda, I'd like you to write down 5 things that people do that can make a lot of noise. But it's really important that you think about what you can use in your home, or what you could do in your home or outside your home so that you can use them in your video. So thinking about what are 5 things that you can use to enhance the meaning of your video that make a lot of noise. I'd like you to jot those 5 ideas down there before you start to plan. Then, as we do every week, you need to plan your improvisation routine. What's going to happen at the beginning? What's going to happen in the middle? So thinking about those 5 ideas you just came up with on the last slide, how are you going to order those so that it makes sense? Can you put them in an order or in a sequence that will make sense to your audience? And then finally, how are you going to conclude your improvisation routine? Then you need to record your blast off. So planning and rehearsing a 45-second routine of your time on Planet Loud. After you practiced it a few times, you need to click on the Flipgrid link here and upload it. And then I'd like you to choose 2 to 3 of your friends' videos. I'd like you to watch them and give them some positive feedback about their performance. Now, if you're the first person to do this task, you might need to come back in half an hour or so, or maybe the next day even, just to give them the feedback on their work, because it's important that we're looking at our friends' work, seeing the great work they're doing, and also giving them some feedback as well. Okay, everyone, have fun. We'll see you next week.